got you in my life. Thanks for strange.
Hello guys, so this morning I'm gonna take you along with me catching the bus, and I'm gonna share some tips with you. For if you're gonna visit and you want to know about transportation in Hawaii, this is the video. Especially if you don't want to rent a car, you just want to catch the bus, because bus is way cheaper. If you want to do one way, like say I'm just gonna go to the doctor right now, it'll cost $2.75. But if I want to use an all-day pass, I think it's about $5.50. Make sure that you $5.50 will get you all-day pass on the bus. I believe it's $5.50. I don't have to do that because I do have a bus pass. And I'll go and check how much the monthly one is, just in case it might be cheaper than your, however much days you're gonna spend. I'll have the prices down below, the monthly prices for adults and kids, students. But I just usually use the bus for my appointments. I hardly ever go out on the bus, like just to go shopping or something. No, I don't hardly ever do that. I just use it for my appointments to get home and back, or for work. Yeah, so just some tips on the bus. Like when you're waiting at the bus stop, make sure that you're always gonna be not on your phone, 2 earphones inside your ears where you can't hear anyone. So try to keep safe. So try to make sure that you're observing people around you. You know what I mean? Don't just like sit there with your earphones in both ears, listening to the music loud. You can't hear no one. You're not paying attention. Always pay attention when you're, out and about, because things can happen. People can just steal your purse or whatever it is. Yeah. So just remember to always pay attention when you're out, doing stuff. Not on your phone walking. That's not even paying attention. And you got to make sure when you're crossing the street, especially if there's cars that are turning right, they don't ever look sometimes. So you got to be the one to pay attention and look, because over here there's a lot of pedestrian incidents or fatalities. So you got to make sure that you're going to pay attention, because the drivers definitely don't. Because our lights in Hawaii, when the green light goes, the walk goes at the same time, and it's they're turning and going straight at the same time, and you're walking. So you have to be mindful and be careful, especially if you're walking or walking across the street. Okay. And one more thing, when you're catching the bus, make sure that you're bring the exact change, because there's no change on the bus. If you put your money in, there's no change coming out. So you have to get the right amount. At least carry dollar bills and quarters, or at least $1 in quarters. But there is no change on the bus. You just lose your money, whatever. So you have to bring the correct change. As for pets, you got to make sure your dog is in a bag, or it's what is that? Service dog. So I just put Nevaeh in the bag. Her bag ripped a little, so I gotta ask my pops to fix it. But just have them in a bag, and then they can go on the bus with you. And what else? Let me see. And they do have schedules, so if you go on the bus that you just catched, you can grab a schedule on there. But I never use them. I just use my phone. Say like if I'm going just to Walmart, and I'll just type in Walmart, and then it'll have directions on there, and then I press directions and then bus, and then it'll have the time that the bus is there. So I'll try to see if I can pull up something on the side here, or in the next clip, about the schedule and stuff. So I'm just gonna type in the location I want to be, but make sure that your location is on so they can see where you're at. And then you're gonna press directions, and then down below is transit, and then you pull it up, and then it'll show you the times and the buses that come through there, and the time. So that's what I use when I catch in the bus. It's more easy for me, so that I just know when the next bus comes. And don't forget, the bus driver, don't be afraid to ask them. You know, majority of the bus drivers that I have, they're pretty okay, but just ask them and they're like more than happy to assist you on where you gotta go, what bus you gotta take. Just ask the bus driver if you're in doubt and you're headed, because I've seen some of the people that is visiting and they're like wanting to go Waikiki, but they're going the opposite way. So just because going the opposite way, that'll take hours for you to come back. So just ask the bus driver. It won't hurt to ask. Just ask them if that's the right bus you're on and where you want to go, because sometimes if you're going to catch the bus on one side and then you want to go back to the other side, you go across the street and catch the bus back to where you came. Don't catch the same bus on the same side if you want to go the other way, you know. Sign that has the bus routes that go on there, the number of the buses, and if your bus number is not on there, you're not at the right bus stop, and those are the different colors of the bus that you can catch, and the bus that you want to catch is gonna say the bus on the side of it. Hey guys, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you have any questions, just leave them down below in the comments area, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll get to your comments as soon as I can. So if you have any questions, just lay them down there and I'll get to them. Hope this was helpful to someone, and then I'll see you all in my next video. Have a great weekend.
Without you in my